Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Sall&English Learners. I am excited to have you here today as we embark on another English language learning adventure. Before we dive into today's lesson, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest English lessons. Today we're going to explore other ways to say but, and I'm going to share some valuable insights, tips, and exercises to help you excel in your English learning journey. So stay tuned for practical exercises, fun activities, and, most importantly, the knowledge you need to become a more confident and fluent English speaker. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's lesson. So grab your notepads, get comfortable, and let's start improving your English together. But is a common conjunction, but there are various alternatives you can use to add variety to your writing or speech. Number 1, however. Sometimes, using however can give a more formal tone to your sentence. For example, she wanted to go to the party, however, she had too much work to do. Number 2, nevertheless. This word adds a sense of contrast without the abruptness of but. Example, he was tired, nevertheless, he continued to work on his project. Number 3. Nonetheless. Similar to nevertheless, this term conveys contrast in a more subdued manner. Example, the weather was gloomy, nonetheless, they decided to go for a walk. Number 4, on the other hand. Use this phrase to introduce an opposing viewpoint. Example, he loves action movies, on the other hand, she prefers romantic comedies. Number 5. Yet. Yet is a concise way to indicate an unexpected contrast. Example, the exam was challenging, yet she passed with flying colors. Number 6. Although. Although is a great way to introduce a contrast while maintaining a sense of connection. Example, he enjoyed the hike, although it was more challenging than expected. Number 7. In contrast. When you want to emphasize differences, use in contrast. Example, the two paintings in contrast conveyed entirely different emotions.
Number 8, whereas. Whereas is ideal for comparing two contrasting elements. Example, he prefers tea, whereas she loves coffee. Number 9. Nonetheless. This word is synonymous with regardless. Example, she was exhausted, nonetheless, she kept pushing forward. Number 10. Still. A simple and effective way to introduce contrast. Example, it rained during the picnic, still, they had a great time. Number 11. Yet. Use yet to introduce an unexpected or contrasting element. Example, the movie was long, yet it held my attention throughout. Number 12. On the contrary. This phrase is excellent for emphasizing opposition. Example, I thought he'd be upset, but on the contrary, he was delighted.
Number 13, nevertheless. Another word synonymous with but. Example, the restaurant was busy, nevertheless, we managed to get a table. Number 14. However. This word is often used in formal writing. Example, the project was challenging, however, they completed it on time. Number 15. Even so. Even so indicates a concession or contrast. Example, the price was high, even so they decided to buy it. Number 16. Be that as it may. Use this phrase to acknowledge a point while introducing a contrasting one. Example, he's talented, be that as it may, he lacks experience. Dear English learners and lovers, note that variety in language makes your communication more engaging. Feel free to use these alternatives to but to make your writing or speech more dynamic and engaging. That's all for today's lesson. See you in the next video, inshallah, if God will.